Brixton is because around the world it's famous for its market, for weed as well, and Jamaican culture and Caribbean culture, but for weed, you know what I'm saying? And this market, unfortunately, is now facing eviction. So over 30 traders at the world famous Brixton Arches are now being evicted by their landlords, Network Rail, who have the railway line above their shops. And then Network Rail are going to triple the rent to just under £1,000 a week, so none of them can come back. You know what I'm saying? And that not only has a terrible effect on them and their families, and these are the people, don't forget, who have actually given Brixton the value that makes people now want to live there. But it affects the community. And this is a small part of gentrification. Right now, there is a gentrification war happening in London, and Brixton is on the front line. So I want to talk quickly about the Brixton Arches. That's one of the reasons that I'm speaking, and one of the reasons we've been marching. We all want to put Brixton first. But to do that, it's true that we must define Brixton first. So where is Brixton? Well, one could argue that a place could be defined on one of the following bases. I'll make this concise. They'd say a place could be described by its physical circumference, by the structures that sit in it and their specific functions, by linguistic statistics, by its rate of consumption, by its economic state, and basically by using numbers. But of course, we understand that it's the faces that make it. The array of shapes and flavours, the neighbours you were raised with. Many would describe this as the tight-knit community who raised us and gave us the good life we grew to meet. Brixton's been a champion for multicultural, multi-ethnic, multi-story blocks, full of stories that are multi-centric. So many stories. And it's important to remark that one of those stories is yours, but all of these stories are ours. This is our Brixton, this is our country. Now, in recent years in our Brixton, there's been a lot of changes. The prices have shot up, but not enough in wages. Our closest mates and neighbours have been replaced by strangers, and we're all getting forced out because we don't share their status. But this change is called progress by those left with jobs. So today, I stand to ask you, is this the progress we want? Network Rail are evicting the traders from the arches and the market that made Brixton famous. I'll say that again. Network Rail are evicting the traders from the arches and the market that makes Brixton famous. Now, this is an attack with many implications, and whether you know it now or not, we're all part of this equation. With rents being tripled, it's more than a likelihood that those in our community are going to lose their livelihoods. Chains of big brands will invade and sit back to reap the rewards that are yours in this land. Colonialism. Who built Brixton? Who gave it its value? Was it Starbucks? Or was it your granddad and Nan too? What's left in Brixton for the citizens that built it up? Some of whom came here as immigrants and spilled their guts to build it up. Nothing. They're old now, they're cold, they can't afford their heating, they're alone in their homes and none of their old friends to meet with, no familiarity, no community support, some of the most basic things I thought Lambeth Council would endorse. Brixton's becoming a commercialised, bastardised shadow of its former self that sees its people starving in the street despite all its wealth. It's serious. And if Network Rail don't listen, they won't just evict the traders, they'll be evicting Brixton. So these are the reasons we've been marching, to defend our community by defending our arches. This is our Brixton. My name is Poet and Whisper. Pure love and respect. Thank you for having me. Hey. And please make some noise for Alex to promote it this evening and make a lot of noise. It's going to make us feel